In this video, I'll be working through the question you can see on the screen here from the summer 2025 Cambridge A-Level Maths paper 3.3. I'm going to try and show you how to do this question and not just the solution. So you may need to pause and rewatch certain parts of the video. If you're looking for a different question from this paper or a different paper entirely, you should be able to find a playlist in the description below or have a look around on my channel. Okay, let's get into the maths. In question 2, we're asked to solve the equation you see up here that's full of natural logs. So we're going to be using all the rules we can think of from logs. Remember how they add together, how they multiply, all of that. With that said, there is a certain order you have to do this in. For example, these two, they take away. Remember, take away and add are the same thing. We have a rule for two logs taking away from each other. They turn into divide inside their function. But this isn't a pure log. It's 2 multiplied by a log. So that's the first one I'd want to deal with. This whole line can be turned into natural log 2x plus 3. That 2, there's a rule for that. Anything multiplying outside a log can come in and become the power of the subject of it. And then we take away natural log 2x plus 5 equals a natural log 3x. Next thing that jumps out to me is 2 natural logs taking away. Oh, and before I go further, there is multiple different paths you could take through this. So just be warned, it's not, you don't have to necessarily do the way I'm doing it. It's the way I'm thinking of it though. When 2 natural logs take away, we can just divide what's in them. So what I mean by that is this would become natural log of this term here, 2x plus 3 squared, divided by this term here, 2x plus 5. And that will equal the natural log of 3x. At this point, we have natural logs on both sides. How do we get rid of natural logs? We would take the we'd put both sides to the power over e. So basically, we put an e here on both sides. We're being equal to both sides, so that's okay. And the e and the log destroy each other. These destroy each other. We're just left with a normal algebraic equation in x. So what would you do next? You'd multiply this bottom row, try and get rid of that. So on the left side we'd have 2x plus 3 squared. We could square this out at any point. On the right side we'd have 3x multiplied by this. Let's do that now. 3x by 2x, 6x squared. 3x by 5 is 15x. And let's do it out this side. That's 4x squared. 6x plus another 6x is 12x plus 9 equals, I'll just write it out again, 6x squared plus 15x. We have a quadratic. We can just start rearranging this. Let's do it up here. Let's get all the everything on the same side, but I'd like to keep x squared positive. So we'll move everything over to the right. We'll get 6x minus 4x. That's 2x squared. Let's see, we'll have 15 minus 12, that's 3 x's, and we'll have minus 9, and all that equals 0. We've reduced this down to a quadratic, which thankfully isn't too hard to solve, although if you have trouble solving these, feel free to use the minus b formula. That's always allowed. But the only way to get 2x squared is 2x times x, and then we have a couple of choices, 9 times 1 or 3 by 3 for this. Play around with it, but it's 3 by 3 works because 3 by 2 is 6 and 3 by 1 is 3. 6 and 3 can combine to get 3. Let's see, we need plus 3 here, so we'd need a plus 6 minus 3 to get that. And a minus 3 by a plus 3 does get 9. This gives two answers. X is equal 3 over 2 and x is equal minus 3. If you leave this as your final answer, there's 4 marks in this question. I'm not sure what you get. You definitely don't get 4 marks. Most you get 3. Maybe you get less than 3 in fact, because there's something else they want you to account for. One of these answers isn't okay. And so I want you to pause it now and have a think why that is. If you are finding my videos useful and would like to help the channel out, on top of liking and subscribing, probably the best thing you could do is to tell other people doing the exam about my channel. Maybe you could share this video in a class WhatsApp group. Then if you feel I've really deserved it and you would like to buy me a coffee, you could become a member on YouTube or on Patreon. You should find links to that in the description below. The reason comes from these natural logs. Natural log cannot deal with something less than 0. So when they give you a question like this, they're basically saying that none of these are 0. So let's write them all out here. 2x plus 3, that has to be bigger than 0. They're telling you that. The fact that it's there means it has to be bigger than 0. That means x has to be bigger than minus 3 over 2. So this one's already out. So we can already discount that. But let's do them all at the same time. They're also telling you that 2x plus 5 has to be bigger than 0. That means x has to be bigger than 5 over 2. Again, this one's out. It's still out. This one's okay in both of these. Lastly then, they're telling you 3x has to be bigger than 0. That means x has to be bigger than 0. Once again, this is out. The only one left is this guy here. Just to be clear there, it wasn't important that this failed all 3 tests. If you fail one of these tests, you're out. All of these have to be true. And that means if you have to be bigger than 0, bigger than, so that should be minus 5 over 2, and so bigger than 1.5, minus 1.5, bigger than minus 2.5, and bigger than 0, you have to be all of them. That means ultimately you have to be bigger than 0. So this one is out. Your final answer needs to be a single answer. It needs to be 3 over 2. Okay, that's it for question 2. If you have any follow-up questions or you see any mistakes I made, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.